fires that thing two-handed.
Textbook.
Oh, yeah.
Textbook basketball.
So deep into the clock now. Start the offense late. Use up a bit of the clock. Clock is your friend.
Agnostopoulos on the baseline, guarded by Dillon. Into Roger. Roger turns around. Can't connect with the left-handed layup.
Yeah, that did everything except drop. Just a little left-handed flick there. $1:23 left now.
Shattuck. Crossing over on Prevost, goes up, stops with the left hand, and gets the friendly roll.
Nice to see Prevost coming back, not looking too worse for wear. Probably just got a little bit of ice treatment on the knee. A little slower getting up the court, but Lancers are in no hurry at this point. 6-point margin.
6 points, 1 minute to go. Final minute here in the fourth quarter. OUA wins basketball. Great crossover by Laurier and finishes with the left hand.
Oh, and Katie with the emphatic heck yeah.
Wow.
It was heck, I'm sure she said. Heck
Absolutely
yeah.
heck.
Wow, and that was unexpected as she had, I believe it was Shennick just drifting to Shennick's left as she crossed her right over. Beautiful ankle breaker.
I think Shennick might be calling Chuck Smith's physio
right
here.
Might be right here. Watch this. Just kind of.
Oh, no,
it's
Morrison.
Yeah, look, she sees the screen by Prevost and no help or late help at best.
I could hear the Chris Berman whoop.
Right there, boy. That and look at that. Look at the emphatic yes.
Yes.
Oh, really nice. That's what you expect from your 4th-year senior. Gutsy, smart plays, deep into the shot clock with an advantage, and that's the way to kind of get the deal sealed here. As with only what do we got? Under a minute to play.
Yes, 51 seconds to go, and a lot of talk surrounding this game is how is the system going to fare without a veteran like Andrea Kiss? Could they still? Could the deep guard play be strong still without Erica McFadden? It seems like Caitlin Longmuir has stepped up big in their absence. She, to my knowledge, 11 points thus far. That would have been number 13, and it was 13. Just fantastic. It's been great guard play all around, and the Kingsville. I gotta think of something else because I'm running out of money to give you.
The Kingsville crossover.
Yes, Caitlin Long Rangemere knocks it down, and it's good to see. And how will this fare if they go to Carleton?
Yeah, it's 50 seconds will determine that, but they've got to play this last minute. Defend and use that clock. Defend it and use that clock. Got to start thinking about some threes, I think, too, for Coach Falco. Might have to knock a couple down like they did in the first half.
Shennick to Dillon.
Defending the wing very well. Oh, my goodness. Switching man-to-man is tough.
Dillon, 10 seconds on the clock, gives to Bruce. Goes inside to Morrison. Morrison. Right-hand layup goes, 35 seconds left. Lancers up 6 now.
5-4 post-up.
Agnostopoulos, beat by a double team. Stops a travel and a travel for Agnostopoulos.
So here you go, a chance for 4 points in 20 seconds because it was 51, just over 20 seconds on that last execution. Got to get this, and perhaps a 3 would be warranted here.
Morrison to Bruce. Bruce to Dillon.
Oh, they're closing out on her.
No foul call.
Wow, a block shot by Carly Steer on the perimeter.
15 on the clock. Morrison 3-ball. That's no good. Shennick now.
Got to corral
13 seconds left.
10 seconds.
Gonna go right at Prevost. 5-6 seconds. Reaching for the rebound. That's gonna be a jump ball. Possession arrow will go to the Windsor Lancers.
These girls are completely gassed. Red-cheeked, sore muscles, bruised and battered. And these starting 5 have just been tremendous for the Lancers. Tremendous.
Time out the Lancers.
Pick 6 is still in play.
And pick 6 is still in play. Well, I mean, with the way some of the physicality has been on the floor, it has resembled a little bit of basketball. But you know what? That's to be expected when these two teams hit the hardwood.
Yeah. Well, let's face it, they got 48 hours to recover before they have to go to the nation's capital and play Carleton, where they've always had trouble playing up there.
But you know, this Windsor Lancers team, a lot of them, or a lot of the season, they have been a little bit discredited for being 5-time national championships or champions. They, tough there with losing a couple games early, but they've come to their own of late. This will be their 9th straight win.
Look at this defense. Oh, look at Prevost holding up. You're right. Talking about coming into their own, Mike. This is how you finish it, coming into their own. You're not going to get that call. I thought that Steer got a little benefit of the referee's discretion on her block shot. as we saw it earlier. We didn't make any point on that, but coach, referee in pairs thought that it was clean and ready to go. Let the players decide it. So 3 seconds, get it in, it's over.
Absolutely, it's
oh, you know what? I think they're giving a round of applause here for Payne. These are graduating seniors, and you got to give it up for them. Bruce and Payne coming out, and big hugs for them. Nice touch by Coach Falco to make that substitution.
And what a season it has been for a player like Courtney Bruce. Came into this game averaging 9 points. You know, a fifth-year senior. I mean, in the previous years, she's been a role player off the bench, and this year coming into her own, she definitely goes out on top. And so do the Laurier Golden Hawks in a sense, coming back 9-11 on the year, but losing to the Windsor Lancers, who go on to face the Carleton Ravens.
Well coached at both ends, nice execution. I think both teams will finish well into the high percentage in terms of shooting both the three ball and from the field overall. And, well, Lancers live to play another day.
Absolutely no. The Windsor Lancers have to take this momentum into Ottawa against a very tough Carleton Ravens team. It's no walk in the park, but certainly this win against a competitive Golden Hawk team will give them somewhat of an edge going into Saturday.
Yeah, if you want to talk the competitive edge, I'm just not sure the physical part of it. They have to recover from that. They've only got 48 hours to do so. But, well, we'll go over to James here, and he's got our Cogeco player of the game, none other than Holy Names graduate, Carly Steer.
Take it away, James.
All right, guys, I'm here with Carly Steer. Carly, 17 points in this one. What was the key factor here to pulling out this win?
I think we just had to keep fighting. You know, it was a tight game all throughout, so we just had to keep fighting and keep pushing it and play 4 quarters. That's what the game was, 4 quarters long.
They had the 3-ball working for them early. How did you try and prevent that?
We just had to get close to them, make them be drivers, make them do something that they're not used to doing, get them out of their game.
You know, a loss here would have been at the end of an era. Was that in the back of your mind, trying to keep this streak alive?
No, I think we believe in ourselves. We believe that we can go far no matter the rankings, so that doesn't matter.
Up to Carleton on Saturday. What do you expect from that one?
Again, it's going to be physical, going to Ottawa. We lost when we were there last time, so we're looking for revenge.
Best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
Just waiting on head coach of the Windsor Lancers, Chantel Vallée. It's a big win here for the women's Lancers basketball team as they punch their ticket for round 2 and are going to head up to Ottawa to take on the Carleton Ravens. It should be a good one. Check it out this Saturday. And, you know, as we said, the Lancers have a era of winning to protect here after winning 5 or 6 straight national championships. Didn't want to lose to Laurier here in this one. It's been a tight rivalry throughout, and the Laurier Golden Hawks put up quite an effort here today, just fell short. The Windsor Lancers able to pull out the win. Chantel just making her way over here to the interview location. I'm sure she's happy with the effort her team put forth. We're trailing at halftime, but we're able to pull together and come through with the win late in the 4th quarter. The Laurier Golden Hawks leading all the way into the middle part of the 4th quarter. And here's Chantel Vallée now. Coach, congratulations, big win. What was the key there in this one?
Well, first of all, kudos to Laurier. I mean, they shot the ball so well. And believe it or not, part of our game plan was not allowing Laurier to shoot the 3, and they went 11 for 24, so that didn't go all that well. And we needed to go back and make sure we shot the ball well. So by us making 3s as well, 9 for 21, I think that changed the game. It opened up the game. We forced them to play about 3 different kind of defenses on us. Obviously, they focused a lot on the inside, and thankfully tonight our shooters like Carly Steer and Caitlin Longmuir came alive. When they came alive, then Emily Prevost and Shannon could get to work, so that's a little bit how it works.
Trailing at the half, that's not a spot that you're used to being in. How did you plan around that here?
It's playoff games. It's going to be runs up and down. We actually did not even address that we were down at the half. The game, I don't know how many times there was lead change, maybe something like 14 times. It happens. It was not significant for us.
You know, it seems like every time you play Laurier, it's a tight game. What do you think the magic is between this rivalry?
Well, Laurier is a good team, and you know, they're one of the only Ontario teams when we had our great 5 national championship team that's beaten us. And they always come up against us, and they play so well against us, so we knew this, and they're well prepared. Kudos to the program, the coach, the players that always play. I mean, they played a very good game tonight. We had to play extraordinary to win.
Saturday against Carleton, what do you expect from that matchup?
Last time it wasn't a very good matchup, and we got outplayed, out-muscled, out everything. We're going to have to be very physical. Carleton is definitely the most physical team in the league, and hopefully we're a much different team than we were in November, and we're going to have to be physical and be on our A game again.
All right, best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you so much.
All right, that's Coach Chantel Vallée and the Windsor Lancers heading to round 2 of the playoffs. We'll send it over to our broadcast duo for the wrap-up of this one. Guys?
Thanks, James. And the final score for the women's game, it's the Windsor Lancers 82, the Laurier Golden Hawks 76. And JK, I mean, this was a game that was a battle from the opening tip. I mean, you look at these teams, essentially if you're playing in the schoolyard, they call it going shot for shot.
They certainly did. Both teams brought their A game, a combined 20 for 45 to shoot 45% combined from three-point range. That's that new era, if you will. The three-point ball is really prominent, and the Lancers are going to need all of that to go up to Carleton to play the Ravens. It's traditionally been a tough area for them to play in. Even on their national championship runs, they've always been given a little bit of fits when they play up there at the nation's capital. So I look for the Lancers going both 7-8 deep, both the same rotation. We wish them the best up there in Ottawa.
Yeah, the Windsor Lancers looking for a little bit of redemption after they lost to the Carleton Ravens earlier this year. Well, that does it for the women's game. The men's game against the Laurentian Voyageurs, the men being the 5 seed going against the 12 seed, that will be taking place here at the St. Denis Center inside the Dennis Farrell Fieldhouse. Until then, thank you and goodbye.